Sorry, Julie. Whoever you are. Who are you? What are you doing? Melting out resuscitation.
You were kissing me.
Sort of got away.
Wait a minute. Where am I?
Look, I looked downstairs and I smelled gas.
Gas? I'm alive? I blew it! Oh no, I blew it!
Easy. Well, you're lucky I busted in here.
Why did you?
I thought you were dying.
That was the whole idea. Why do you keep out of it, you snoop?
Sorry. The next time you turn on the gas, leave it do not disturb.
Damn it, you made me blow it.
You were going about it all wrong anyway. I believe you're supposed to put your head in the stove.
It's a secondhand stove. There are no directions.
Why are you so anxious to shuffle off anyway? Is it that Julian?
How do you know about Julian?
You called me that while you were kissing me.
I wasn't kissing you. You were kissing me. By the way, is that all you did?
You'll never know, will you?
I guess I should be grateful. What's your name?
My name's Igor. Igor Sullivan.
Igor Sullivan? That's wild.
Yeah, I made it up.
Well, how can you pick Igor?
The Igor's my own. I made up the Sullivan.
Oh.
Oh, you see, Igor Sullivan's a good strong name for a writer.
Oh, you're a writer? Oh, you're the writer. What if you was pounding on that typewriter all night? Your typing's been driving me crazy.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, so I can think for you I was down there typing tonight, or you'd have
I wish I was.
That's crazy. You should be happy that you're all right. I know I'm happy you're all right. Look. What's your name, anyway?
Antoinette Simmons.
What?
Antoinette Simmons.
Look, Antoinette.
Tony.
Tony, what did this Julian do to you?
Nothing.
Come on, he must have done something. Like, did he cheat on you? Beat you? Is he a drunk? A crook?
Worse.
Oh, he's married.
For life. He has 3 kids. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I feel my mother or something.
Well, after all, I did snatch you from the Valley of the Shadow.
You must be a pretty corny writer.
I thought it was rather picturesque.
But you did save my life, and I'm beginning to feel better. So anyway, where was I?
Well, you had just found out that dirty rat, Julian.
He's not a dirty rat. He's a dentist. A fine dentist. Park Avenue. Here's his card.
Oh, well, let me rephrase my statement then. You had just found out that Julian Winston, DDS, Park Avenue, has a wife and 3 children.
I didn't just find out. Julian told me he was married the first time we met. That's one of the things that attracted me to him. It made me love him more.
So you go for married then, huh?
I like honesty. All my life people lied to me and I can't stand it. Julian had the decency to warn me. He had a wife and a family. I was in love with him and I accepted it.
So what's the problem?
Oh, I couldn't accept it. I don't be a gay, carefree fling. Then came all those times when he couldn't see me. Night after night, I'd be ready and waiting and bang, or get a phone call or a note.
That's tough.
Boy, I tell you, when he canceled last night, I wanted to. It was our anniversary.
Anniversary of what?
Julian and I met 1 year ago at the LP. That's a record shop where I work.
The Village LP? Well, hey, I've been there and I've never noticed you.
Well, Julian did, and I noticed him. He was good-looking, charming, a gentleman, beautifully dressed. No t-shirts.
Sorry. I didn't know you were suicide with black tie.
Oh, you look all right.
Tony, after putting up with all this for a year, why did you suddenly
I don't
decide?
know. I've Maybe because it's our anniversary, but I suddenly have the sickening feeling that I had thrown away my whole life. You know, Igor, I'm 21.
You poor old bat!
You're not a girl.
Honey, what's this mess all over the stove?
Chicken cacciatore.
Chicken cacciatore?
Julian's mad about it. His wife won't make it for him. He says she's one of those health nuts.
Tony, while you were trying to do yourself in, this pot seems to have boiled over and it plugged up all the burners.
All right.
Oh, Miss Simmons, it wasn't the brave Sullivan who saved you. It was chicken cacciatore.
You're very cute, youngster. What kind of things do you write?
I write plays.
What kind of plays?
Unproduced. You know, I have written 8 plays. At least I think they're plays. No one else does.
And you're growing bitter?
Well, it's tough sitting there all alone, typing away, thinking you have something to say, thinking you have talent. And no one cares whether you live or die. And you just feel rejected by the whole world.
Well, how do you manage to live?
I get an allowance from my father.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, you see, when I got out of the army, he let me have this 1 year to try writing.
And I was feeling sorry for you.
Look, I can't help it if I'm not poor. But say, Tony, now that you're through with this Julie, how about one of these
What
nights-
time is it?
It's 4 a.m.
4 a.m.? Oh no! I've got enough to go to work tomorrow. Go away! I've got to sleep. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Wait a minute. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to take the day off.
Yeah, why kill
Oh,
yourself?
that's very good.
Sorry. Can I get you anything?
No, thanks.
Well, if you do need anything, I just live right downstairs. Just pound on the floor and I'll come right away.
Thanks, Igor.
Good night.
Good night. Oh no, my letter! Igor! Hey, Igor! 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 What's the matter? My letter! I mailed a letter!
What letter?
To Julian. I wrote him telling him what I was going to do.
What did you do that for?
What would be the use of killing myself if he didn't know about it? And now that I blew it, he's got to be told. Igor, you must call him for me.
Why don't you call him yourself?
First of all, I'll be sleeping. Second of all, we're through and I won't give you satisfaction of hearing me cry. Besides, let him call the cops.
Okay. 9 a.m.?
Thanks, Igor, you're sweet. Will you please turn on the radio? It's too quiet in here.
What should I tell Miss Diane?
Just tell him I'm alive.
Great. That's it? Okay, get sleep. You need Hello, Dr. Winston? Yeah, I have some very upsetting news for you. Tony's alive!
Hello, Dr. Winston's office. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Andrews. Well, let me see. I'll see if I can fit you in. I've got an opening, let's see, Thursday the 27th at 9:15, Friday the 28th at 4:30, or Monday the 31st at... Oh, well, as long as you're in pain, make it Thursday at 9:15. Yes. The doctor insists on coming back. Goodbye. Personal and confidential. Hello, Dr. Winston's office. Who? Igor Sullivan. Is this about an appointment? Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Sullivan, you can't speak to the doctor right now. He's with the patient. If you'd like to leave a message, well, if you want to speak to the doctor personally, you'll have to call back later. I have to go now.
Caramel, one lousy caramel, and the whole filling fell out.
Really, Mrs. Grant, it was only a temporary filling, and you were warned to be careful. Carl.
Oh, good grief, I've given up everything else. Where's the doctor?
He'll be with you in just a moment. Since you were delayed, he gave your time to a patient who's on time.
Just because I was 1 minute late.
20 minutes, Mrs. Grant. Now if you'll wait right over here.
Would you please hurry the doctor? I must be through in half an hour. Charles will be waiting.
Charles.
Mr. Charles, the hairdresser. Today he's taking care of me personally, and I can't keep him waiting.
Really, Mrs. Durant, your teeth are more important than your hair.
You really think that, don't you? How sad.
Be all for the day, Harv. Get your coat on.
Mrs. Durant is here. Shade of caramel. Lots of filling.
Serves her right. Mr. Greenfield will be out in a moment, getting the same appointment next week.
Doctor, I've been meaning to speak to you about Mr. Greenfield's account.
Miss Dickinson, you know that Harvey's an old friend of mine.
Well, I think he's taking advantage of you.
Miss Dickinson, there are some things a man simply cannot do. I won't push Harvey for money. I've known him too long. You do.
I'll be outside.
How's your mouth, Harv?
My mouth feels fine, but my teeth hurt.
They'll go away in 3 or 4 days.
Hey, been a lot of changes since I last here. Pretty classy.
A few changes, some new paintings, new furniture, some soundproofing.
What's this? Looks like a jet cockpit.
Harv, that's stereo. Music has become a very important part of modern dental therapy. It's very soothing to the dentist.
At your prices, you could afford Beethoven in person.
Mr. Greenfield?
That is a very sensitive instrument.
All right, all right. I hardly touched it. But I do have the right if I so wish. After all, as a patron, I help pay for the thing. I really do.
You really should.
Julian, I feel insulted. It's not as though I'm planning to stick you.
Harv, it's not as if you were planning to pay me either.
Well, I figure you make it up on all your other patients.
Doctor, Mrs. Durant is waiting.
Mrs. Durant?
Mrs. Dixon Durant, frozen foods.
Boy, I'll bet you so hurt one.
Harvey, please, even with the soundproofing, she's
Doctor,
here.
I don't think we should keep Mrs. Durant waiting, and I'll go get the room ready.
Good.
You're already running very late today. Very late.
That name makes me feel like I'm back with the seeds.
Well, she is very efficient.
Oh, come on. I always figured you'd have a nurse who was a nurse. You're Julian Winston, bachelor, connoisseur.
Harvey, Miss Dickinson is my assistant for the very reasons you complained about. She's like a wife, a good wife. She looks after my every need during the day. Then, at the end of the day, she goes home to her home, and I, with no problems, no worries, go to my girl. My life is arranged the way I like it.
Did you say your girl?
Yes.
Did you use singular?
Yes.
Girl? One girl?
Yeah, didn't I tell you? It's been about a year now.
But you're Julian Winston, captain of the football team, track star, different girl every night. Boy, how we guys on the debating team envy you.
You guys talk too much.
All those girls. Marie, Sally, Frank, Sally's brother. He nearly killed you. You managed to duck out on all of them.
Harvey, I find your hero worship very sweet, but Tony has changed all that. I don't want anyone else.
Julian, with a little moral courage, that sort of illness can be fought.
I've tried to fight it, Harvey. Take last night. I broke a date with Tony and deliberately made a date with another girl. Spectacular-looking blonde, Swedish airline stewardess, tall, built. We went to her place for a few drinks and
The
then all
room is ready. I'll get Mrs. Durant.
I'll see you next week, Harvey.
Wait a minute, you can't leave me hanging.
Oh, Dr. Winston, I'm so sorry that I'm late.
That's all right, Mrs. Durant, but I hear you've been very naughty. Caramels?
You told.
It's my job.
Oh, I only had one.
One too many. Mrs. Durant, aside from the fact that they are bad for your teeth, think of what they could do to those splendid hips.
Is he your dentist?
Great, isn't he?
Great. Oh, he's a magnificent dentist. But with those hands, he made a simply marvelous obstetrician.
Obstetrician?
Hot water. Give me plenty of hot water.
Wait a minute, what happened with the stewardess? You didn't tell me what happened.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Tony stopped me.
Tony, you mean she showed up?
No, but in my mind. I saw her face. I couldn't shake it. I left. I got up and walked out.
You mean you wasted a whole stewardess with the world full of so many hungry guys?
Harvey, I am not going to romance a different woman every night just to make you happy.
You're going to get married?
Married? Who said anything about getting married?
Well, if you feel that way about your
My
girl.
God, I feel that way because she's my girl. You never catch me feeling that way about a wife. You think I'm crazy? I got a wonderful office, a wonderful practice, and a wonderful girl. Marriage would ruin all of that.
Well, that's a very healthy outlook, but what about her?
No problem.
Girls want to get.
Not Tony Simmons. You see, she sort of thinks I'm already married.
You pulled that old stunt on her.
I've never done it before, Harvey, but this time I had to. The first time I set eyes on Tony, I knew she was the one. She could make me do anything. So I kind of told her I was married and that I had 3 children.
The 3 children's a nice touch.
And I told her right away, 5 minutes after we met, so that everything between us would be open and above board.
Such a dirty, rotten stick in line. It has class.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. I too am having trouble with the girl. She's very beautiful.
Mrs. Durand is ready for you, Doctor.
Harvey, I have to go.
I listened to you about your girl. Let me tell you about mine.
Doctor.
Harvey!
Julian, think of it. Botticelli springtime. Great figure. Beautiful eyes.
Yeah, but her teeth need work.
Well, they overlap a little, and I promise.
Doctor, I don't think you should keep Mrs. Grant waiting.
Harvey, you have pulled this before.
Julian, I need some help.
Okay. Bring her around and I'll see what I can do. Don't you know any girls with straight teeth?
Excuse me, Sergeant. Miss Dickinson. Dr. Winston said I could make an appointment for a lady friend of mine.
All right, how about a week from Wednesday at 7 a.m.?
You're kidding. I'm asleep at 7 a.m.
I thought this appointment was for a lady.
It is. We're both asleep at 7 a.m. I hope I'm not shocking you.
Oh no, but I'm sure it's a terrible shock for her. Incidentally, who's paying for this treatment?
Don't put it on my tab.
There's no more room on your tab.
It's just that right now I'm kind of between employment.
You know, Mr. Greenfield, I have never really known what your employment is.
I'm an actor.
An actor?
You mean you've never seen me on television?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, Miss Dickinson, I'm on the tube all the time.
I'm sorry, Mr. Greenfield.
Miss Dickinson, you must have seen my big hit.
No, I swear it.
You know, woman is in the kitchen crying, her washing machine won't work. And I walk in carrying a toolkit, and I say, excuse me, madam, your problem is an overabundance of suds. Try Slosho. It contains hexosloshonol to slosh those suds away. Slosho. You never saw that?
I hate myself for missing it.
Girl.
How about Thursday the 4th at 5:30 p.m.? Or is that too early?
We'll set the alarm.
Mrs. Durant, that'll be set in a moment. Now, please don't move and keep your mouth open. Is the next patient here yet?
No, not yet. And you know you'll have no time to go out for lunch, so I've prepared something.
Thank you.
I've made your favorite sandwiches, chicken and egg salad.
Again?
You always like them.
I suppose I do.
And today's your sister's birthday, so I sent her an azalea plant with your card on it.
She likes roses.
I know, but they were much too expensive. And this came for you today, personal and confidential. Your tailor's also called several times. You simply must find time to get in for your fittings.
Yes.
Oh, you always say that. I can't very well go in your place any more than I can go to the barber for you, which, by the way, you could use as well.
All right.
I'm sorry if I annoy you.
Oh, Christ.
What's the matter, Doctor?
I have to go out for a
But
minute.
what about Mrs. Durant?
I tell you, I have to go.
Now, Doctor, please explain it calmly.
Miss Dickinson, I have nothing to explain to you.
But what will I tell the other patients?
Tell them whatever you have to. I just hope I'm not too late.
Now, look, Doctor, I know that letter was from a woman. I really...
Miss Dickinson, shut up.
Doctor, you've never said that to me before.
Remind me to do it more often.
Doctor, No, I'm sorry the doctors had to go out, man. Now look, Mr. Sullivan, if you have a message, you better give it to me that... What? Tony is alive. Who's Tony? Hello?
Tony, are you all right?
I didn't know Dennis made house calls.
I knew it. At least I should have known it. In fact, I think I did know it.
No, what?
Think you wouldn't do it.
I almost did. Then I had somebody phone you and say I didn't.
I got no phone call. All I got was your letter, a whole day full of appointments, 20 patients coming in. You send a letter saying you're going to kill yourself, and then you don't.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint
Oh, the whole thing was a fake, wasn't it?
Everything's a fake, Julian, including our love affair. There's no room for me in your life.
Hey, this doesn't sound like you.
Oh, I know I must always be sweet, fun-loving, accept everything with a smile, even when you bring a date at the last minute.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is all about. Just because I break one lousy little date, you threaten to kill yourself. You know, Tony, it just so happens that last night I had a meeting with a Swedish dentist. We were talking shop. Hey, why do we try to hurt each
No,
other?
Julian, I made a decision. We're through.
Through? But we're so happy together.
We are?
Well, I'm happy together.
I'm fed up. When I love, it's all or nothing. I want a man of my own, for me alone. So here, I packed your pajamas and your slippers and your robe.
Tony, stop it. Everything was going so smoothly.
Hey, Tony, I just brought Tony some fruit.
Thanks.
Wait a minute, that's Igor.
I didn't know you had company.
It's only Julian.
Oh, hello, Dr. Winston. I'm Igor Sullivan. I just got through speaking with your nurse on the telephone.
Something wrong with your teeth?
No, I just called to tell you that Tony was alive and you didn't need to worry about her letter.
Alive?
Are you feeling all right, Tony?
I'm fine.
Well, I'm going to stop by later on tonight anyway, just to be sure you turned off the gas.
The gas?
Yeah, the gas.
The gas.
Tony, I'm a bastard.
Now, Julian.
I'm a real bastard.
Please.
You really did try to kill yourself, and all because of me.
I saw no other way out.
I'm the biggest bastard in the whole world.
Oh, you listen, Doug. You're starting to make it sound like bragging. It wasn't really your fault. I knew what I was getting myself into. You've always told me the truth.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Oh, you could. You're a decent guy, and that's why I love you. But now I return you to your wife and your family. I hope you'll be very happy.
No, Tony, no. Everything will be all right with us. I'll make it all up to you.
Oh, I know how it'll be. We'll go to East Hampton for the weekend. We'll be happy. Then I'll get another phone call or a note, and I'll feel worse than before.
No, Tony, no more weekend. I'm talking about a whole lifetime. Tony, I want to marry you.
What do you mean, marry?
You know, do you? You do I do. Marry, right away.
What about your wife?
I'll divorce my wife.
What about the children?
I'll divorce them too.
Julian, this isn't funny.
I should have thought of this a long time ago, babe. I think that you nearly killed yourself because of me.
And you really do love me?
Are you just now finding it out?
Stop it!
I'm crazy about you.
Not now!
Why not now?
Because Igor's right downstairs and he can hear everything.
Igor has been right downstairs before.
But I hadn't met him then.
We have to get you out of here as soon as possible. Imagine you, Mrs. Julian Winston. Mrs. Julian Winston. Imagine me, a married man. I mean me married to you.
Julian, what will become of her?
Who?
Your wife.
Oh, I don't know. She'll be taken care
Well,
of.
you'll have to make some arrangements. What do you plan on doing?
No problem. She's out of here.
Is that what you'll say when you're tired of me? I'm out of here?
Tony, it's different with you. I love you. I never even knew my wife.
Oh, then how the 3 children come?
Look, at first I was polite. Why do we keep talking about my wife?
What if she refuses to give you a divorce?
She wouldn't dare. Now let's forget it.
Oh, I can't. The thought of breaking up a home sort of spoils things.
Tony, I haven't wanted to go into this, but what if it's my wife that wants the divorce?
You mean she found out about us?
Well, let's just say she wants a divorce too.
Well, if that's true,
It is.
in that case, I'd be proud to marry you.
Man,
But there's something you have to do for me.
anything, honey.
I'd like to meet her.
Who, my wife?
I want to get straight with her.
Oh, come on,
Tell
Tony.
me yourself that she wants a divorce.
Tony, she does. Have I ever lied to you?
Julian, it's very hard. He's an evil home wrecker. I don't want to have to hide every time I see her. Julian, if I don't meet her.
But Tony.
Babe. You'll arrange for us to meet?
Yes, I'll arrange it.
Julian,
Yes.
I want to meet her.
Don't worry, you'll meet her.
Come in, Senor Sanchez.
The doctor, he's waiting.
Well, I tried to phone you at the UN, but you had already left.
I was given an appointment for 5 o'clock.
Yes, I know, but the doctor had to go out and he hasn't returned yet. I'm afraid he can't keep your appointment.
Oh, Santa Maria, grazie. I mean, isn't that too bad?
You know, Senor Sanchez, I would say you sound relieved. You're not afraid of Dr. Winston. He's very gentle.
I am not by nature a coward. In my country, I am known as El Bravo.
El Bravo. Wow.
I have been through 6 bloody revolutions. I have played the entire game of polo with a broken leg. I have sat in my seat in the United Nations and without flinching, I have listened to 10 full-length Cuban speeches. But dentistas?
I'll give you an appointment for next week.
Don't worry, you can make it next year. I am not really a coward.
Well, we all have our little weaknesses.
I have several big ones. No, my dear, they're charming and so easy to talk to.
Gracias, senor. Now, how about...
Miss Dickinson, I have been watching you ever since coming here. You are very attractive, yet you try to conceal it.
And very successfully, I'd say.
My uniform doesn't fool me. We Latin men have a great eye for hidden beauty. You see, for years our women were all covered up. Mantillas, long dresses, veils. So in self-defense, we Latin men had to develop an instinct. Guessing what was underneath. You, my dear, are a woman worth knowing.
How about next Thursday?
Wonderful! Where shall we meet?
This is for you and Dr. Winston.
Oh, I would like for us to have dinner together. A small dinner. Candlelight, guitar.
Will you bring your wife?
My wife? Ay, caramba! You wouldn't like her. Nobody likes her. Now, let's make it next Thursday after my appointment.
Senor Sanchez, I can't. You are a married man.
If I'm married, that's my problem. What does that have to do with you? if you were married, I would not be prejudiced. Americanos no comprende. I still think you're very attractive. What's your first name?
Stephanie. They call me La Brava.
Aha. Hasta la vista, la brava.
Hasta la vista.
I'm very sorry, I can't take you now.
Well, you made him happy.
I'm glad. Miss Dickinson, I'm sorry I ran out on you this morning.
I managed.
I knew you would.
Oh, you knew I would. Well, I didn't know I would, but I did. I had everything all straightened out. I told Mrs. Durant some story about your mother being bitten by a tsetse fly or something. And I gave you appointments to all the other patients.
I can always count on you in a jam.
Thank you, Doctor. Now, if you won't be needing me anymore. Hello, Dr. Winston's office. Is this about an appointment? Oh, it's personal.
Hello? Yes, but I'm busy right now. Don't worry, you'll meet her. Goodbye.
Well, if you won't be needing me anymore, Doctor.
Miss Dickinson,
Doctor.
are you in a hurry this evening?
Why, no, Doctor. If there's anything I can do,
Well,
I'll be glad to stay.
I'd like to have a little talk with you.
Talk. With me, what about?
Well, it's just suddenly occurred to me that we've been working side by side for years, and I know very little about you. I really don't know who you are.
Well, I'm Stephanie Dickinson. You see me at my desk. I'm out in the open.
Yes, I know that, but when you leave here in the evening, you do continue to exist. Who is Stephanie Dickinson?
Why would you want to know?
I just want to know. Please,
Oh,
tell me.
this is silly.
No, tell me everything, please.
All right. I live in Jackson Heights.
Alone?
Yes. Oh, no, with Mother. We have 3 rooms. Well, actually, 3 and a half. There's a large dining room. I suppose you could almost say 4 rooms. That's where we keep the television. We like to watch the news while we're eating. I like Peter Jennings, but Mother likes Dan Rather, so we don't very often get to watch Peter Jennings.
What do you do after Dan Rather? I mean, after dinner?
Oh, some evenings I go for a walk with Frida, my Cocker Spaniel.
Frida? It's a hell of a name for a Cocker Spaniel.
She likes it. And other nights I go to my sister's house. She and my brother-in-law and I, we like to play Scrabble.
Well, I'm sure that's fun.
Yes, my brother-in-law, he always wins, but he cheats. I have 2 little boys. I'm very fond of my nephews. On my day off, I take them to the circus or the park, and other times I go to the movies. I like movies. Foreign movies. Italian. I like Mr. Marcello Mastroianni. He seems very intelligent.
Miss Dickinson, what do you do on your vacation?
Ah, that's when I change. I become another person. I uncover my little MG.
Ah, a sports car, all right.
I told you I'd change. I break away from everything and go zooming up to Cape Cod.
Alone?
No, with Mother. She's marvelous company. She loves the Cape. Of course, we also take Frida.
Oh, of course.
Yes, we rent a little cottage by the water near an artist colony. It's quite bohemian.
Bohemian? Pretty wild, huh?
Mother wears blue jeans. You ought to see her.
You know, I'd love to. I've enjoyed talking with you about your mother and your family and Frida, of course. But what about you? I mean, your personal life. What about,
You mean men?
Well, I don't want to pry, but I wonder, do you...
Well, at the moment, there are no men in my life.
At the moment, then there have been.
Doctor, I am no sex goddess, but I haven't spent my life in a tree. I was able to love once.
Oh?
Yes, astounding, isn't it? And it lasted almost 3 years, but
But
he was married.
him too.
What do you mean, him too?
Oh, I was just thinking of a similar case.
Oh, yes, I sent him back to his wife, and I dated several other men, quite attractive, but they were all married too. It's strange, Doctor. I seem to be the type that attracts married men. I must look safe or something. Frankly, I hadn't planned on being an old maid.
Well, I think you have a long ways to go.
Oh, yes, but I'm making very fast progress. Well, Doctor, I'm going to be late for dinner.
Miss Dickinson, I am so pleased that we could have this talk this evening. You are such a rare person. You're sensitive and you're generous.
I guess I'm all right.
I get the feeling that if I were really in trouble, I could count on you to help me.
Oh, you know that's true, Doctor.
But you know, sometimes there's a problem and it's so difficult that you just can't
Why
find that
don't
way
you
to...
try me?
Miss Dickinson, you could be of great service to me. You see, I suddenly find myself in need of a wife.
A wife, Doctor, this is something I never expected. Me?
Oh, please, no, don't misunderstand me. Just for 10 or 15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm explaining this all very badly. You see, what I need is someone to play the part of my wife.
Someone like me.
Well, it wouldn't involve anything. All you would have to do is go tell a certain person that you want a divorce. You see, I suddenly decided to get married. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, I have. And
Congratulations.
the young lady I'd like to marry, her name is Tony Simmons.
How do you do?
Well, she kind of thinks I'm already married.
Now, I wonder who could have told her that.
Now, look, at the time I had my reasons. I'll straighten it all out later. But right now, I gotta dig up a wife.
Right now, stop digging and tell the girl the truth. Good night.
I can't do that. She's so young. She's liable to do something awful. She's been the victim of so many unfortunate episodes. I am the first decent man she has ever known.
Are you quoting her or you?
Now look, she works at the Village LP, and all you have to do is go there and tell her that you want...
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I hate lies.
No more than I, Miss Dickinson. No more than I. I don't know any other way out of this. Miss Dickinson, you hold my happiness in your 2 hands.
Doctor, these 2 hands of mine and now hold your happiness have only handled your surgical instruments and your appointment book. You have managed your happiness without any help from me. And now you want to use me in this disgusting way. You tricked me into talking about myself, so I break. What you did wasn't very nice. It wasn't very...
You know, you cannot get decent help.
I'll try it. Now look, you've been playing records all day. Why don't you ever buy one? Because I'm a music lover. May I help you, ma'am?
Oh, no, I just thought I'd browse a bit.
Well, fine. I'm here if you need me.
I hear there's a wonderful recording of Horowitz's last concert. Do you have it?
Horowitz. I'm afraid we're all out, but I can send it to you.
That will be fine. I believe my husband has a charge account here. Just send the record to Mrs. Julian Winston.
You?
Me.
You didn't come on account of Horowitz.
No, you see, Miss Simmons.
Call me Tony.
Thank you, Tony. You see, Dr. Winston, my husband, said you were most anxious to meet me. Well, here I am.
Did he tell you about our plans?
The divorce? Naturally.
Well,
What?
you don't mind?
Oh, no, the doctor and I are in complete agreement about the divorce.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
I'm glad.
Well, you see, Mrs. Winston, you know, I don't know your first name.
Mrs. Winston will do very nicely. Of course, I won't be Mrs. Winston for very much longer.
Oh, then you do mind.
Oh, of course not. The things between Doctor and I have become impossible.
That makes me glad.
I've really made your day.
Well, you see, Mrs. Winston, I don't want you to think that I push Julian into anything. I am no homewrecker.
I'll remember that. Now, Tony, may I ask you a question?
Anything.
Are you absolutely sure you love Julian?
Oh, you can't ask that.
I just did. Well, do you love him?
Madly, wildly, desperately.
Well, just so long as you're fond of him. I don't want him to end up unhappy and bitter.
Oh, I understand, especially after such a terrible marriage.
It's not been so terrible. And after all, we've been together for 10 years and we still have a very deep respect for each other.
Of course.
You know, I've always had to look after Dr. Winston. Aside from his profession, at which he's a master, the doctor is a very vulnerable man, an idealist, a child, a silly child, damn silly child.
Also an adorable child.
Oh my, you do love him. Well, now that you've heard what you wanted to hear, I'll be going.
Mrs. Winston, what about you? What are you going to do?
Oh, don't worry about me, dear. I'll ride off into the sunset or something.
I want to be sure you're all right.
I'll write you every day.
Mrs. Winston, who's going to tell the children?
The children.
Oh, it's going to be awfully hard to explain such a terrible thing to those 3 little children.
Yes, someone will have to tell the children. I'll tell the children. Julian's no good at that sort of thing.
Well, how will they take it?
Oh, they'll be all right. They'll get used to it. Now I can be a better mom. You know, I haven't had much time to spend with them, helping Julian with his practice and everything. Of course, he does have his nurse.
Oh, I know. I hear Miss Dickinson is marvelous.
She is.
One of those sterling old maids, probably madly in love with the boss.
Did Julian tell you that?
No, but the way he described her,
How did he describe her?
well, he didn't really describe her. But one night when he was working late, I felt a sudden pang of jealousy for Miss Dickinson. I told Julian about it, and he just laughed. Have you ever been jealous of her?
Oh no, anyone that's married to the dashing Dr. Julian Winston had better not be the jealous type. She'd have time for nothing else. I shouldn't be saying this to you.
Oh, I understand. Julian must play around. When a man has a terrible marriage.
Will you please quit saying that? Now really, Tony, I must be
Well,
going.
Mrs. Winston, you asked me a question about me. Now, I want to ask you one about you. Are you absolutely sure you don't love him anymore?
Oh no, I don't love him anymore. It's just that it's not as simple as that. You can't leave a man you've lived with for 10 years without a little pain. Well, this is someone with whom you share the little things of everyday life. You worry about his tailor and his barber. You make his favorite sandwiches. He loves chicken and egg salad sandwiches. You buy his shirts and his handkerchiefs. This is a man with whom you look after. You're taking care of him constantly. He's a man who is all yours. Or almost all yours. I'm sorry, I'm talking gibberish. It must be that music. What is it?
That's Albinoni, the Adagio.
Oh, it's lovely. I'd like to take one with me.
Well, fine, I have another one right back here. Should I charge this to Dr. Winston?
Oh no, I better start paying for things myself.
Well, I'll give you the same 10% discount.
How nice.
You're entitled to it. That'll be $9.98. There you go, thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Now really, I must be going.
Mrs. Winston, yes, I can't let you go without telling you that I think you're a gracious, charming, very attractive woman.
Thank you, my dear.
Hey Tony, it's me. I just wanted to.
Mr. America?
I was the runner-up. Sorry, sir. I thought I heard Tony come in. I just wanted to get my razor.
Why would your razor be in here?
Tony borrowed it from me this morning.
Why doesn't she use my electric razor? It's right there in the bathroom.
Well, you see, she's scared of it, and well, besides, it gives her goose pimples.
You know a lot about Tony, don't you? Why would you come in here dressed like that?
You expect me to get all dressed up to shave? Look, sir, I have an early date tonight, and I just have to shave right away, okay? I'm sorry if I'm annoying you.
Well, how would you feel if some guy came barging in your fiancé's apartment wearing a loincloth?
Fiancé? Why do you keep kidding her?
Kidding her?
Now look, Dennis.
Doctor?
Sorry. Okay, I know this is none of my business. But why don't you just be a good sport about it and get out of the poor little kid's hair? Remember, she almost killed herself on account of you. And now you just keep beating her this fiancé stuff.
Suppose it's true.
What? Is it?
Tony and I are getting married.
Why didn't she tell me?
What the hell should she tell you?
Hey, Igor, new towel?
Hey, Conan. I just heard the good news. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. But it'll take a while yet. First, Julian's getting his divorce.
Oh, so we haven't gotten our divorce yet.
Well, it's just that...
Look, Tony, this gentleman just came in to get his razor. Why don't you get it for him so we don't have to keep him any longer?
Well, I'm sorry, Igor. I should have returned it.
So you haven't gotten your divorce yet.
I'd like to get you in my chair for just 5 minutes.
I can't find it. Here's Julian's electric
Oh,
one. You
God.
use it.
I hate electric razor.
Hey, I am sorry.
Automation.
Shit. You know, Tony, while he was here, you could have lent him my toothbrush, too. By the way, why are you here so late?
Well, I had a visitor at the shop today.
At the shop?
Your wife.
My wife? She came?
You arranged it.
Well, yes, I know, but at first she didn't want to do it. I guess I convinced her. So, how did it go? Are you satisfied?
Julian, she was magnificent. She handled herself beautifully. She's a lady.
Oh, so everything's all right.
No, you've lied to me.
I have not. What did she tell you? I deny everything.
Well, you didn't really lie. Maybe you're unaware of it yourself. Julian, dear, your wife still loves you.
Do you mind repeating that?
I'm telling you, your wife still loves you.
Okay, Tony, let's stay calm here. What did the damn fool... What did my wife say?
Well, it's not what she said. It's what she didn't say.
Tell me everything she didn't say, word for word.
Well, it's hard to. For Rihanna, for instance. When she talked about your barber and your shirts and your handkerchiefs, I got all choked up. And she talked so sweetly about those chicken and egg salad sandwiches.
She bragged about those damn sandwiches.
She didn't, Greg. She told me she made them and it sounded like they're made with blood.
They are made with mayonnaise! And they're made with too damn much mayonnaise, and you know the next time she gives me one, I think I'm going to smack her in the mouth.
There is a very this fine woman.
This fine woman? Now you're my wife's attorney. Look, Tony, I did my part. You wanted to meet her, I arranged it.
Well, that was a mistake.
Well, that's outstanding. That was a mistake.
Maybe I hadn't, but I did. And I liked her. The way you like an older sister. I wanted to protect her, especially after I saw her with the children.
The children? She brought the children?
Not to this shop. She wouldn't be that indelicate. You really don't know her, do you?
Boy, that's an understatement.
The children were waiting across the street in the sweet shop. When she left, she went over there, bought them each an ice cream cone, and then they left. Incidentally, she didn't bring the little girl, just the two boys.
2 boys? Must be those damn nephews.
Nephew's nonsense. A woman knows when she sees a real mother with her own children. Anyone who saw those kids wouldn't doubt they're yours. It's amazing how much that older boy looks like you.
Oh, yes, it is amazing, isn't it?
By the way, how old is Peter?
Peter?
Well, that's your older boy, isn't it?
Oh, yes, Peter. How old would he be right now?
You told me he was 8.
Well, if I told you he's 8, then he's 8.
Why do men lie about their children's age? Julian, I saw that boy he was at least 11 or 12.
Well, I guess I'm caught. Yeah, Peter is 11 or 12.
Well, that's very interesting, considering you've only been married for 10 years. Come on, Julian, the truth?
Truth? Okay, the truth. You want the truth? Okay, the truth is that Peter was a premature baby, born before we were married.
I'm glad. It confirms everything.
How is that?
Well, don't you see? Here's a woman who gave herself to you before you were married. This wasn't a marriage for convenience, it was love, and she still loves you.
Oh, for Christ.
And I feel horrible. I do anything to break up.
Tony! Has it occurred to you that possibly my wife wants this divorce as badly as I, and for a very good reason?
Oh, what good reason?
Another guy.
Your wife with another man? I'd be very much surprised.
Tony, this is not the kind of thing a man with a normal ego would lie about.
Well, I guess that's true. But after all, why shouldn't she have a boyfriend? You have a mistress.
Crazy.
You know, I sort of like it better this way.
Like what?
The fact that you've been cheated on, it makes it all seem nicer.
You like it, I like it. Now can we please stop talking about my wife?
Well, do you think he'll marry her?
Who?
Her lover.
I don't know. You know, I really do not care about them.
What's he like? What does he do?
I don't know. I don't know him.
Would you like to meet him? Sort of look him over?
No.
I know I'd like to meet him.
No.
Julian, this man may become your children's stepfather. He may exploit your wife's brother, Peter. You've got to arrange for us to meet him.
No, no, no!
Okay, now that I know you, I'll myself.
You can't do that!
Okay, Julian, but if you love me.
No, 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 no!
Is something wrong, Tony?
But it's such a little thing. All we have to do is find somebody to be your boy. No! Oh, come on! Mrs. Durant, wait just a minute! Miss Dickinson, I'm afraid I've thrown this boyfriend thing at you a bit too quickly. I'll get rid of Mrs. Durant, then I'll come back out and explain the whole thing.
It won't do you any good.
You know you are getting as prickly as your damn cactus.
Well, my cactus and I will be happy to resign. You're getting paid him this whole damn place. Hello, Dr. Winston's office? Oh, Mr. Greenfield. Well, I'm sorry your billing fell out, but the doctor can't see you today. He's completely booked up. No, it is not spite on my part. I told you the doctor's booked up, Mr. Greenfield. No, Mr. Greenfield. Mr. Greenfield! Well, let him come. At least he's in pain. I think that's something to look forward to.
Mrs. Durant, I'm sorry that I had to hurt you a little today.
Well, it happens so rarely. You're probably overtired after all. You bachelors run around a lot.
Oh, no, not this bachelor, Mrs. Durant. I lead a very regular life. You see, I have to be in the office very early in the morning, so I have to be in bed very early in the evening. Miss Dickinson can confirm that.
Oh, yes, he's in bed very early.
Well, you might try sleeping.
Now you listen to me.
No, you listen to me. You asked me to play a part, and it was ridiculous, but I did it, and I think I did it beautifully.
That is the entire problem. You did it too beautifully. Tony thinks you still love my wife.
Oh, where'd she get a ridiculous notion like that?
From you, of course.
Nonsense. My behavior was impeccable. I was a dignified, civilized, willing to be divorced wife. I said nothing.
It's not what you said, it's what you didn't say.
There was nothing I didn't say.
Well, you got her all choked up talking about my tailor and my handkerchief and those sandwiches. My God.
I was only playing a part, and I wanted to play it right. I couldn't very well take my situation lightly. A divorce is a very serious thing, especially when there are children involved. You know, you might have told me that I had children.
Well, you didn't have to bring them with you.
It was my day off, and I always take my nephews out on my day off. And there was no reason for your fiancé to spy on me. And if I can't do what I want on my day off, then, Doctor, I'm giving you my 2 weeks' notice right now.
Now, Miss Dickinson, you know I can't get along without you.
Of course I do.
It's not just your duty as my dear friend to help me out, it's your professional responsibility.
Professional?
Yes, my problems with Tony are beginning to affect my work. You know what just happened in there? I hurt Mrs. Durant. She felt pain. I have never before hurt a patient.
I predicted your downfall.
Now look, you played the part of my wife once, and I know you enjoyed it. The truth, you did enjoy
Oh,
it.
it was all right.
Well, you don't want to give up that role without one more performance. That would be like an actress doing a tremendous Joan of Arc and then only playing it for one evening. My gosh, have I upset you again?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just thinking that between the two roles, Joan of Arc had the happy ending.
Very funny, Miss Dickinson, very amusing. But you will do it for me, won't you? You'll never have to do it again.
Well, all right, so I lose a husband and I gain a lover. Okay, I'll go and see Tony and tell her that I have a boyfriend.
That's not good enough. She has to see him with you.
In the flesh? Now, how are we going to do that?
We're just going to have to find someone who can play the part. Certainly you have a friend. Hey, how about your brother-in-law?
Keep my family out of this. Look, Doctor, you want me to play a part, now you want me to furnish my own props? You want me to have a boyfriend? You find it.
It is not that easy.
Oh?
Well, it's got to be someone I can trust.
Say, what about old Senor Sanchez? He's already asked me for a date.
Senor Sanchez has made overtures to you?
Oh, not really overtures, just a little bossa nova.
Miss Dickinson, you know I do not care for that kind of thing in the office. It can lead to all
Oh,
kinds of
just be
problems.
quiet, Doctor, and keep working on my boyfriend.
Julian, I have to see you right away.
Harvey, you're the one! You're the one, Harvey! Harvey, you'll do it! Harvey, you'll do it! Come on! Come on! You don't have to sleep right then! Harvey!
Boy, does she hate me.
Harvey, no. I am here to tell you that that woman is very interested in you. And you want your girlfriend's teeth fixed?
Free? place doesn't come alive till about 4 in the morning.
4 in the... By that time, I'll be home tucking my bed. There are they.
Don't worry, they'll be here. Hey, you look different tonight. Pretty good. All dressed up. When you're back in the office, you look sort of like a large Band-Aid.
Your opinion.
I'm sorry. Here. Have a drink. It'll make me look better to you.
Well,
To our love affair.
God.
I think you're getting off on the wrong foot. I'm your lover. The reason why you're getting a divorce. Let's act a little crazy about me, shall we?
Well, Tony and Dr. Winston get here, and not 1 minute sooner. Now, would you please give me these last few minutes to fight off my revulsion?
As long as we agree to do this for Dr. Winston, we might as well make the best of it. And what about my dear?
It's on my knee.
I'm sorry, I thought it was my own. Would you like to take it?
I would rather die.
Let's go find a quiet corner where we can be alone.
That shouldn't be hard. We're the only ones here.
Hey, look, here they are.
Where? I can't see. I have night blindness. Oh, yes, there they are. Quick.
Quick what?
Act romantic. Natural. Flirt with me.
You want me to flirt with you and act natural at the same time?
You really are a jerk.
What made you drag us to this creepy place?
Well, it's supposed to be one of the new inn spots. A friend told me about it.
I've never heard of it.
Well, neither has anyone else. Maybe that's why it's in. Hey, good old Julia. He sure knows how to pick.
Well, don't stare at him. You're supposed to see us first.
Julian,
What?
don't turn around. It's your wife.
That's ridiculous.
Honest, I recognize her, I'm sure.
Where?
In the corner, with a man.
Hey, that is her, with her boyfriend.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Well, you wanted to meet him.
Yeah, but now I feel like a spy. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Well, that's for here.
Well, who else could it be? Besides, look at him.
Well, they seem very affectionate.
Yes, I thought she only played Scrabble.
I don't think they've noticed us yet. Maybe we ought to push things a little bit. Come on, let's dance.
But when I asked you before, you said
Oh,
that you...
just shut up and let's dance.
What a coincidence.
I would like for you to meet my,
Hi, honey, I'm Harvey Greenfield's boyfriend.
Hi. Harvey, I would like for you to meet my husband.
Good to meet you, old man. Heard a lot about you.
Hey, would the two of you like to join us for a drink?
Well, I don't think so.
Well, I know this has been unusual, but we are civilized people.
Have a point.
Unless, of course, the two of you would rather be alone.
Christ, no. I mean... Here, come on, Archie.
What do you think so far? Stephanie, my dear, I never thought I'd see you enjoying it. You've become quite a party.
Well, you really know me. Pour me another drink, Harvey.
Yes, dear.
Come on. You see, Tony, I couldn't go out very much in the past because of the children. They were much too young.
Of course. By the way, Mr. Greenfield,
Yes?
how do you like children?
Grilled.
deep down you really love children.
Huh?
Down.
Oh yeah, deep down, especially yours. I'm nuts about them.
By the way, Mr. Greenfield, what business are you in?
Pour me another drink, Harv.
I was asked a question. I'm not in business, my dear. I'm in television.
Let's all have another drink.
You see, I'm an actor.
Isn't that a very insecure profession?
Only financially. Quite a girl you have there, Julian. I hear it's going to happen very soon between you two.
Yes, it is. Just as soon as we can make it.
Julian, I hardly think this is the
Oh,
time.
come on, Tony. We have nothing to hide from these people. After all, it's all kind of family.
Right, Julian. Stephanie and I have nothing to hide either.
Oh, please, let's change the subject.
Look at her blushing. Isn't she cute?
Oh, come on, Harvey.
Come on, baby. Don't play act with me. The boys were alone together. Wow. Of course, I forget. You know her as well as I do. She's absolutely...
Let's all have another drink.
Yeah, the party's dying.
Oh, there you are, Harvey. I'm sorry I'm late. Hello, everybody.
Would you care to join us?
No, she doesn't. We have to talk business.
What is this? Is the invitation I didn't?
Come on, we'll talk at the bar. Please excuse us, folks. She's the daughter of one of my sponsors, Silly Debutante. I'll be right back.
Oh, right, Harvey, what are you trying to pull? We had a date tonight.
Be quiet or you'll be stuck with your own teeth.
Please excuse me, I'm gonna go powder my nose or something.
Well, do you want me to go with you?
Oh, no thank you, Tony.
Well, what?
He's a jerk.
Well, he seems pleasant enough. My wife loved him.
Love him. Did you see how humiliated she was?
Look, maybe the guy had a little too much to drink,
Don't you
but I
dare
don't think...
defend him. I'm angry enough because you're so chummy with him. I'm starting to see you different.
Hey, is the party still on?
Not for you, Mr. Greenfield.
Huh?
I don't like the way you treated my wife.
All right, a joke's a joke.
I'm not joking. I don't like the way you treated my wife or my girl.
Hey, this is my good suit.
If I should ever hear of you bothering Stephanie or the children again, I'll knock all your teeth out.
Even my temporary filling.
Will you just get out? I guess that takes care of him.
My goodness, Julian, you're beautiful. I've never seen that ferocious side of you before.
It was nothing.
I love it.
What do you say we go home where we can be alone?
I feel like myself. Stop it, it's your wife.
I called a taxi. I'm a little tired and I'd like to go home. I hope you don't mind me leaving so soon.
You're going home alone without an escort?
Oh, I'm used to it.
You're really one of the gamest women I know.
Oh, you're sweet, Tony.
Well, wait a minute. You can't go home alone. Julian will take you.
Oh, no.
Well, I insist. I live right near here. I'll take the taxi.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
And I don't know why you shouldn't believe me. Julian will be happy to do it.
Well, if I didn't think Julian would mind. You wouldn't mind, Julian?
I'll tell you what, Stephanie. We'll all go together and I'll drop you off.
Well, why don't we drop Tony off first? Right here.
No, I think I'll drop you off first.
What do you think, Tony?
Oh, she's right, Julian. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
Okay, come on.
Now, Julian, here, don't forget to say goodnight to Tony. I'll be right over here.
You're a great little fixer. I'm gonna dump her off and I'll be right back to your place.
Oh, no. Stay with her tonight.
Are you out of your mind?
After all she's put up with, we can sacrifice one night.
What the hell am I gonna do with
We're
her?
going to be very nice.
Now wait a
Very
minute.
nice. Sweet, sweet.
Come on.
You know, Julian, it's been a very long time since we've gone home together.
Yes, a very long time. For God's sake, will you come
morning. The air was so fresh and clean and it made me feel so good.
What the hell are you so happy about?
Well, doctor, is there anything wrong with my being happy?
Yes, I don't like it.
Now, doctor, you were the one telling me I was too grim and efficient. You even compared me to my cactus plant. Well, every once in a while, this prickly little thing was for the lovely.
Will you just stop it? I know why you're happy. You're happy because last night was a complete and total disaster.
Well, I admit I've had better evenings, but all in all...
Oh, just cut it out. Who's the first patient?
Mrs. Durant.
Oh, I suppose that old razorback will be laying in.
My, we feel rotten, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Didn't you sleep well last night?
No, I didn't.
You know, it's your nerves. You really...
Will you ever stop mothering me? You want to know why I didn't sleep well? I didn't sleep well because I hate sleeping alone. What I mean is, oh, the hell with it. What I mean is I hate sleeping alone. Will you stop that humming?
You know, doctor, I thought for sure when you dropped me off last night, you'd go rushing back to your lovely little passion flower.
Well, I didn't.
Why not?
Tony thought you were sad and humiliated, so she insisted that I should stay with you.
Now, wait a minute.
To comfort you.
But you didn't comfort me.
Damn right I didn't comfort you.
Now, look. I want to get our story straight as far as Tony's concerned. Did we spend the night together?
No.
Good. I only ask because with your imagination, I never know what you're having me do next.
You'll be happy to know that you did not do that.
But what about Tony? You know, when she hears that we didn't, she's liable to insist that we do and come over and watch.
You are very amusing, Miss Dickinson. Don't worry about Tony. I'm going to go tell her the truth. Decided last night while I was tossing and turning, I don't have any choice.
I bet that makes you feel better.
No, it doesn't. It makes me feel rotten. It's all your fault.
My fault?
Yes. Who the hell asked you to stick your nose in my affairs
Who the
anyway?
hell? You the hell? That's who, like a fool, I did everything I could to help you.
And everything you could to louse me up. Poor Harvey.
Poor Harvey.
Yes, the terrible things I had to say to him.
Nothing could be terrible enough for that odious man.
Now look, I know Harvey's a fool, but still,
What?
You didn't have to go into your big act about being humiliated, and you didn't have to act like you hated him.
Well, I was humiliated and I did hate him. What?
Oh, I'm just curious. Do you hate all men?
No!
My, we are a bit loud, aren't we?
Now don't start analyzing me.
I'm not speaking as a layman, Miss Dickinson. In dental school, I had an entire year of psychiatry.
I'd still especially with my teeth and gums.
As a trained observer, Miss Dickinson, I detected in you a strong ambivalence toward men.
I don't give a damn about men!
Again, we're a bit loud, and I think this time coarse also.
I don't give a hoot about men.
You know, I think I believe you.
Thank you very much.
You see, I think that you think you're telling the truth. But truth can be such a complicated thing. You see, the reason you hate men...
I don't hate men!
Will you let me finish? You give the impression that you hate men. And why? Because deep down you don't. But you're afraid that you don't, so you act like you do. But you never really have.
A whole year of psychiatry.
It's a textbook case, Miss Dickinson. A deep-seated fear that forces you to destroy any possible relationship. That is exactly what causes you to hate Harvey.
No one needs a reason for hating Harvey.
Now take what happens in here every day. I'm a man, you look after me devotedly. You are very kind to me. But how do you compensate for that? By completely defeminizing yourself.
Look, doctor, you've made it very clear what you think of me and the way I look, but I'm a nurse, not a geisha girl.
Look, all I'm trying to say...
Oh, Dr. Winston, I'm so sorry I'm late, but is there anything wrong?
No. In fact, there's nothing wrong at all. Actually, I was just talking with Miss Dickinson about her cold. How's your cold?
What cold?
Your cold.
Fine. I'll see to
No, stay there. I'll take care of Mrs.
What is the matter with you lately?
Oh, nothing. Miss... Who?
You nearly drilled the top patients and, well, lots of women. And you know that sheet white coat of yours gives you a lot of razzmatazz. Must put you under quite a strain. Makes you very nervous.
I'm not nervous.
Better pay attention to me, doctor. I know what I'm talking about. I have a great nose for sexual tension.
Sexual. This whole place is going to hell. This afternoon, I'm going to go to Tony. I'm going to tell her the truth. She and I will get married. Then I can forget it. I'll come back here. You and I will go on working together just as before. I know you'll be happy.
Yes, I know. It's my professional duty. Look, Doctor, you made it very clear what you think of me.
Look, I didn't mean those things. Well, yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Miss Dickinson, you are afraid. You are afraid of life. You are afraid of love. You are afraid of intimacy. You are as afraid as that Cocker Spaniel of yours.
Well, for your information, Frida's had 22 puppies.
Canceled, so I had an hour free. You always stand up there like that?
Like what?
Let's just say that from where I'm at, it's a pretty good view.
Oh, that. No one here looks. All of our customers are classical. What's in the box?
Oh, it's for you.
Well, what is it?
Well, come down here and guess.
Black leather slacks.
Black leather slacks?
A suede coat.
Can't you think bigger than that?
What is it? I've got to find out. A mink stole. A mink stole. And a card. As ever, Julian.
See, I wanted it to say to my adorable, delicious, delectable Tony. But I got it from a guy I know wholesale, and I
You
had...
had to be discreet.
Well, he's a patient, but you know, it still cost me a bundle.
It must have.
You haven't told me yet that you like it.
A mink stole. Julian, are you trying to tell me something?
Huh?
You've done something bad, and you want me to forgive you.
Why would you say that?
Well, you're not a cheat man. You're no Diamond Jim either. I don't know, Julian.
Well, there was something I wanted to talk with you about.
I thought so.
Something's been bothering me.
I know, you've been very nervous lately.
You see, it's
Well,
about...
don't worry. I think I understand.
You do?
Sure, last night, you and she, for old time's sake.
Oh, God, no.
I will be nice. Of course, it was up to you to decide how nice.
It is nothing like that. Will you please let me talk?
Okay, go on, talk.
See, it's about...
Do you know the hymn of the quartet? Go on. The hymn of the quartet. Like hymn of the... You wouldn't like it, but I love hymn of Hess. Go on.
Well, it's about Stephanie. You see, the truth about this is that she's...
Well, come on, Julian. You know me. I can forgive anything except a lie.
Forget it.
Oh, no. We
No,
won't
just forget it.
No. Let's see. You got to promise Stephanie.
You could say that.
She drinks.
No.
She takes drugs.
No.
She's a kleptomaniac.
No.
Well, there's only one thing I know that a husband would be really ashamed of, and Stephanie is no nymphomaniac. That's it? I guessed it? That means came here to tell me? Wow! Go ahead and give me all the details, and I promise we'll never talk about her again.
You promise?
Absolutely, we're protecting her.
Okay. You see, my wife, Stephanie is a slave to her desires.
That's a very sweet way of describing nympho.
Well, now you know the whole story. That's why she agreed to a quiet divorce with no publicity.
Oh, you've got to get the children out of the house.
Why? It's not contagious.
What an awful woman. An awful woman? What am I saying? She's magnificent. I admire her. I was about to send her these records.
Why?
Well, I know she loved them, and I felt so sorry for her last night. Julian, are you sure she's a slave to her desires?
You know I am absolutely sick of this. You wanted the truth. I told you the whole ugly story. You can imagine how painful this is for me, how bad my life has been. Must all of your sympathy still be with her? Can't you ever think of me?
Oh, you poor dear, I have been dopey. It's just all this time, I thought she still loved you, and now I see what a terrible life you've had. I'll try to make it up to you.
I wish I could stay.
Oh, me too. That Hennepin guy's liable to come back.
Well, I'll come back tonight about 7 and pick you up. We'll go have some fun.
Okay. Do you care if I still send her these records?
Oh, I suppose. All women were sweet and thoughtful as you are.
Hi, Igor.
Hi there.
Hi, where?
Sure. That's the time was off, huh?
What are you doing here?
I was just out walking around. I thought I'd stop by for a moment.
Walking around. What about your work? Wait a minute. You know, I haven't heard your typewriter pounding lately.
Yeah, that's because I haven't been pounding it. I just can't seem to get going.
Something on your mind? A girl?
Right. I'm fed up with girls and stuff like that. I don't know, I seem to need or to want something more, but I just don't know. I wish these records weren't so breakable.
I know what you mean.
No problems, you're madly in love.
I guess so.
You guess so.
Now look, Eugene O'Neill, we're not talking about me, we're talking about you. We can't let a great record go to pieces. What are you doing tonight?
I just planned on staying home and being depressed.
Nonsense. You'll have dinner with Julian and me.
Oh boy, Julian's just gonna love that.
He'll be happy to have you. Well, he'll pay the check. And after dinner, we'll go out dancing. It's all settled.
What is that?
It's Mick and Julian. Do you like it?
Turn around. Very nice. You look just like my aunt.
I wanted black leather slabs.
No. That is much more tasteful.
Oh, poor Julian. He thought this would please me.
It pleases him. That kind of character gets his kicks out of draping his women in mink.
That is very unkind, Igor. When I think of all those women who give their souls for this, and here I am, not really wanting it. Wait a minute. Here's my chance to do a good deed.
What?
I was going to send Dwight these records. Now, I'll send her the thing. What's wrong? She'll love it.
Tony, you are the most ridiculous, wonderful kook I ever knew, but Mrs. Winston would never accept a mink stole from you.
Wait a minute. Where's that card?
As ever, Julian? Oh!
Now we're all even. I stole her husband. I give her a stole.
Miss Dickinson, would you take these to the lab, please?
Certainly, Doctor. Oh, by the way, there was a phone call from your home. It seems there was a package there delivered to me, or rather to Mrs. Winston.
Oh, really?
Yes, your maid was a little puzzled, so I just told her to send it on to the office.
Oh, I know what that is. It's for you.
But what?
Don't worry, you'll understand when you get it. Now, quickly, please, get those to the lab.
Senor Sanchez, you're 10 minutes early.
Yes, imagine Arturo Sanchez, early for the dentist, is a different persona, no?
Certainly is.
Today, I came here rapidly, you know why?
El Bravo rides again.
No, my cowardly fear of dental torture has been overcome by something stronger. The desire to see the lovely, deliciosa Stefani.
But first, we must meet the gentle, painless Dr. Winston. I'll let him know.
Un momento, por favor, wait, don't call your duende yet. I have a surprise. Stefani, tonight, esta noche, is the night of the April in Paris ball. Have you ever been to an April in Paris ball?
No, I haven't. It's a little out of my league.
As a diplomat, I have been given an invitation for two. You will do me the honor.
What about your wife?
My wife? Ay caramba! You have to take my wife everywhere? Besides, she's away. Stefani, the April in Paris ball, I heard will be delightful this year. Very few Frenchmen.
Thank you very much, Senor Sanchez, but I rarely go out in the evenings, and I don't have the clothes for anything like that.
But I could buy you anything you like in a Swiss bank. I have 20
Oh,
million.
no, thank you.
All right for now, Stephanie. But let me warn you, men of my blood are very strong.
The firing squad! Please, no blindfold.
Just get me his x-rays.
Mrs. Winston?
Well, yes,
Special delivery.
thank you. Oh,
Miss Dickinson, we're forgetting Senor Sanchez's x-rays.
oh my God, how beautiful. As ever, Julian. For me? For me from Julian? Oh.
Miss Dickinson, these are Harvey Greenfield's x-rays.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Wright. You know, Doctor, your gift came in. Oh, it's overwhelming. It's unbelievable.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, you know, your gift. And your card. How sweet.
Oh, my gift. As ever, Julie. Well, I must admit that I did spend considerable time trying to pick out the kind of thing that you like. I'm glad you like it. I know how you love beautiful music.
Music. What a lovely way of describing this. Hello, Mother?
Miss Dickinson,
What's the matter, Doctor?
I just suddenly felt rather dizzy myself.
What was it you just going to say? What is wrong with my information? No, I'm ready for
Nothing. You, the marvelous. Just give me his x-rays. Come on, get out of here. Come on.
Hello, Mother? Yeah, now listen, dear. I need you to do a favor for me. Call Lucille in her dress shop. She showed me a dress there yesterday. I can't afford it. It's much too expensive and I want it. Yeah. Now listen. Tell Lucille I'll pick it up on my way home and that it's very important because tonight I'm going to the April in Paris ball. What? Oh, Mother, I didn't know you were planning pot roast.
entire evening with that fool. Besides, I wanted the two of us to be alone. Why did we come here?
Well, it's one sure place where you wouldn't run into your wife.
I would think that you would want to see your dearest friend. After all, you did give her a new Meek stole this afternoon.
You never told me about that party. I'm glad he was here to stop you from nagging.
Imagine giving away a gift like that and then putting my card on it.
Well, she never accepted it from me.
She'd never have gotten it from me. Don't you have any idea the value of money?
Oh, you're starting to sound just like a square husband. Come on, dear, relax and enjoy yourself.
It's too late. The dance machine's back.
Let it dance, Tony.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. But Igor, if you get a chance between dances, would you run out and get me a crossword puzzle?
How am I? I'm sore. That's how I am. Good and sore. That's how.
I'm sorry, you know I'd never intentionally do something like that.
Last night you talked to me like I was a piece of dirt and you were Mr. Clean.
Look, I'll explain it all to you back in the office. I gotta go. Tony's watching.
Who is that?
He's going to be your dentist.
He's very nervous for a dentist.
He needs a bit of
what were you saying to that terrible person?
I just said hello.
Hello? After what he did to your wife?
Oh! Very interesting song! But how did you happen to pick this place?
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, in that case, I'm like it.
Well, look at that.
What's that?
I'll tell you in a minute.
It's funny.
You know, you are amazing!
Thank you, Arturo.
Everybody at the ball was staring at you. Like, that gown, it's absolute poetry.
Oh, Paris, the copy, of course, has the original.
Oh, you should have only originals.
It is respect I copy all the champagne.
Really? Me?
I can hardly believe that, Stephanie.
It is, I recognize the Meek.
She's already found someone new.
That's that silly gouge.
She certainly works fast.
Tony, will you let me in on this?
Well, that woman over there is Julian's wife.
Hey, not bad, Julian. Not bad at all.
Well, get this. She is surrounded by her husband, her ex-boyfriend, and her new one.
Boy, that lady sure must like the action.
Never mind that.
That's a compliment. She's very beautiful.
Well, this is new. And you go for the older one?
Yeah. So you.
Where I never thought I'd see him here this evening.
You'd rather be leave?
Well, I don't mind him being here, do you?
As long as he didn't bring his grill.
Well, then let's just ignore him after all my evenings are my own.
Oh, and what about your weekends?
They belong to Mom.
I see.
Oh, well, bravo, you're not giving up so easily, are you?
Senorita, what kind of games are you playing?
James? Who is that? I know her. Isn't that the woman from last night?
I do believe you're right.
Well, who is she?
Well, that's the dentist's wife.
Well, and who's that with the dentist?
That's his girlfriend.
He has a wife and a girlfriend.
Better than two wives.
Who's that with her?
With who?
The dentist's wife.
That's the new one.
I'm shocked.
Why are you shocked?
I'm from down there.
Hey, look, you're dancing.
So what, are you jealous?
Well, she shouldn't leave the Meek up there by itself.
It is now her man.
Come on, let's dance.
All of a sudden you want to
Well, introduce me.
Mrs. Winston, meet Igor Sullivan. He's very depressed. Good evening.
How do you do, Mrs. Winston?
Sullivan again.
No, it's fine. It's just that when I decide to dance, I don't want it to be the seat outside the chair. Hey, you interrupt that! You don't interrupt my wife!
Don't you feel like you're dancing with your mother?
Be quiet, I'm enjoying it.
So am I.
And relax. Let's not get around about our ages. You're a very sexy lady.
Well, I am a lot older.
Good. Let's run off and live on your Social Security.
Look at that. They're quite a sight.
Yes, I must say that Igor here's a pretty vulgar dancer.
What do you mean, Igor? Look how she's plastered herself against him. That's nothing. That's embarrassing. And I think all it's done for her.
Look at that! He just kissed her on the neck!
Oh, boy, I haven't done her a different way. Everything you said about her sure was true.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Somebody doesn't stop and gets to make love right in the middle of the floor! I believe it.
Igor! Our song! Julian!
I don't know if I should leave her alone this way.
That song called from man to man.
I don't know why I don't go down there and punch him in the nose.
I'll tell you what, it's none of your damn business, that's
Oh,
why.
come on, man.
You're gonna stay, and go.
Honey, come back, man. Give me it. Even my dick and wholesale. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm afraid I'm a bit late. Hey.
It's after 10. 2 patients have come and gone. The phone has been ringing. And you come strolling in wearing evening clothes. Evening clothes!
Well, I didn't have time to go home and change. It would have made me even later. What a night. What a
You
night.
know I really do not care to hear about it. Why don't you put down that Oasis and go change in your uniform?
Sorry.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, I don't think it would interest you any. Besides, it's all a blur. Beautiful blurry blur.
Oh, you were doing quite well last night when I left the club. I mean, blurry-wise.
Well, you shouldn't have gone so soon. Things really started to swing after you left.
I'm sure my departure helped.
Oh, maybe. But, you know, the place started filling up with lovely, noisy people. Everyone dancing, everyone buying everyone else drinks. And, say, have you ever tried a gin and tonic made with tequila?
Tequila and tonic.
No. You substitute the tequila for the tonic.
Gin and tequila.
Yeah. They call it a Mexican missile. They tell me it helps prevent malaria.
Oh, I see. So you stayed down there all night last night fighting malaria.
No, until about 4:30 in the morning. Then we went uptown and one of the musicians, he flying a big bash at his place.
Playing a big bash.
Yeah, a party. Yeah, there was a great jam session, a lot of crazy dancing, everyone sitting around smoking pot.
Pot? Do you know that pot is marijuana?
No.
You didn't smoke it, did you?
Oh, just a puff. Be a sport.
My God, I created a monster.
No, this is no creation of yours. yours, Dr. Frankenstein. This is me experiencing some new things and having a hell of a good time. Boy, I'll never forget it. The fun, the music, the dancing, and best of all, the sunrise on the beach.
The beach!
Yeah, we wanted some fresh air, so we took a long drive up to Coney Island and, well, we just sat there and watched the sun come up.
You sat on the beach in your new mink stole?
Oh, a little sand wouldn't hurt it. Besides, I had to have something to lie on.
Okay, you said you were sitting. Were you sitting or were you lying?
I don't remember. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and change into my uniform and take an out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think old Senor Sanchez had a hell of a lot of nerve.
Oh my God.
What's the matter?
Senor Sanchez. I forgot all about him.
But you were with him.
No. We must have lost him somewhere along the way. You know, we didn't even miss him.
Who is we?
Igor and me.
You mean this entire night of debauchery was spent with that wiener?
It was not a night of debauchery. Igor's not a wiener. He's just young and sensitive and very poetic.
Oh, I see. So this young and sensitive and very poetic kitten you dumped. Poor old Senor Sanchez.
Poor old Senor Sanchez is an old fool.
An old fool?
Yes, and a pretty fresh old fool.
That old fool is a damn good patient. If I lose him because of this,
he'll
I'm
be back. You only put in a temporary filling.
Miss Dickinson, I find your behavior last night and this morning unacceptable, and I will not tolerate it.
Now, look, Doctor, the only thing I've done wrong as far as you're concerned is that I'm an hour late for work, and if you like, you can take it off my salary.
It's outrageous. It is simply outrageous. You throwing yourself at that kid that way? It certainly looks ridiculous at your age.
Ah, and what about that father-daughter thing of yours?
Now, wait just a minute. When it's a man, it is entirely different. When a man is with a younger woman, it looks appropriate, but when it's vice versa...
Oh, yeah, we'll try asking a vice versa about that vice versa.
Well, at least I wasn't kissing Tony on the neck. And don't tell me it was just a friendly kiss. There is no such thing as a friendly kiss on the neck.
Look, Doctor, you were the one telling me that I was stifling myself, and then the minute a cute young man holds me a little closely, you go all to pieces. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were jealous.
Oh, come now, Miss Dickinson. Me jealous of you? Let's be serious. It's just that I think it unacceptable when my wife, in front of my fiancé, decides to take part in an illicit, immoral, semi-pornographic exhibition. That is all I have to say.
Well, it's not all I have to
Imagine
say.
that.
Yes, I let him kiss me on the neck, and if you thought I liked it, you were right. I have lost a lot of time. But the world is full of pleasures I can still have, and I'm going to have them. I'm no longer going to be afraid of life. Afraid of
I
life.
should have kept my mouth shut.
You know, it wasn't easy for me to go out with that South American last night. Every time I got a little shaky, I thought of you.
Well, it's quite obvious that you were thinking of me.
I was thinking of the terrible things you said about me, and it made me hold my head up. Sure, I overdid things a little bit. I drank too much. But I'm glad I did it. It freed me.
Certainly freed your neck for Igor.
Forget about Igor. He's fine. He's nice and warm and sincere, and he said I was beautiful. He even said sexy.
Well, you know, with those dim lights and that expensive mint stole, I can see how you
Charming.
could make...
Very charming. Sure, the dim lights helped, but there was a spark of electricity. It was my electricity. I felt it.
Miss Dickinson, did you bring your own battery?
Doctor, if you don't quit joking about this, I'm going to smack you.
All I'm trying to say is
I'm warning you, Doctor. Drop it.
Okay, Stephanie, let's not be angry. After all, you had a wild, carefree evening and it went to your head a bit. There was no harm done. It was just a little innocent flirtation.
Well,
It was just a little innocent flirtation.
Maybe it was more than that.
Okay, fine. It was mad, wild passion. At least you didn't. That is, you didn't go. You
Oh,
didn't.
you still treat me as if I was an antiseptic spinster. Why don't you just ask me if I went to bed with you?
Did you go to bed with him?
It's none of your business.
I insist on knowing what happened out there on the beach.
By what right?
A husband's right. Need I remind you that you are still my wife?
Oh, no more. I want a divorce. After all the years of misery that
All the years of misery that you.
Oh, yeah, all the mysterious phone calls that come through here, and the pretty patients you treat for free, and the earrings
goes through my wallet! You went through my wallet? That is the most immoral thing I've ever heard!
To me about morals, you libertine with your wild weekends in East Hampton.
My weekends in East Hampton? How do you know about my weekends in East Hampton? You spied on me. You had me followed. All right, you want more? You can have more.
Good.
I'm going to tell everyone about your marijuana parties, your drunkenness, your orgies on the beach. You want a divorce? It is I who wants the divorce.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm tired of being your wife and through as your personal slave. Here, give that to your child concubine.
Stephanie, I'm warning you, if you walk out that door, don't ever try to come back.
Come back? What do you think I am, a masochist? You'll never see me again. And that goes for the children, too.
The lady? Well, I don't have to ask. I happen to know this particular lady swims with anybody.
Then I guess I'm not anybody.
Evil!
That's it! Nothing happened!
She didn't want to?
Why do you assume that? Maybe I didn't want to.
I doubt that. I saw you kiss her neck.
Maybe I just happen to love necks. Like Dracula.
Well, if nothing happened, what were you doing all night?
Danced a lot and we drank a lot. We just talked a lot.
About what?
I don't know, we just talked. I enjoy talking to her about my work, about myself. You know, it's a rare thrill to find a woman you can talk to.
Are you implying you can't talk to me?
Yeah, come to think of it, I cannot. You're always doing the talking and it's always about your problems with that ridiculous old tooth job.
Don't you talk that way about Julian. He's a good man.
Oh yeah, he may be good enough for you, but he sure isn't good enough for his wife.
You should know what I know.
I know what I know. She's a hell of a dame. She is good looking, she's warm, she's very appealing.
Then you did want to.
To what?
Oh, you know, Igor.
For God's sake, you have an absolutely filthy juvenile mind.
Oh, it's for you.
Hi, Stephanie.
Igor, my favorite debaucher.
How's your head today?
I don't know, I just got it back on.
Oh, you would prefer I could wait in the stove?
Oh, relax, I came here to talk to you. Igor, dear, if you don't mind.
Well, I don't know. If you two are going to fight over me, then... Oh, okay. May the best woman win.
And I used to worry about you.
That's what started all this trouble. Now, look, Tony, I'm sure you're expecting Julian, and I don't...
You're with Igor. He is a child.
Forget about Igor. I'm here to talk about Julian.
He sent you?
No, I came here on my own to unmess this mess.
Well, it's about time. So what about Julian? Are you keeping him or not? Do I get him or can't you spare him? I have to know.
There's something else you have to know first. Please, Tony, have a seat.
What is it?
Well, I hate people that beat around the bush about these things, so I'm going to come straight to the point. Julian and I are... This isn't going to be as easy as I thought.
I know what it is. You're pregnant.
Heaven forbid, no, we're just a crazy thought like that.
Crazy? Not the swinging Mrs. Winston.
I am not Mrs. Winston. I am Miss Dickinson.
You're Miss Dickinson? The old maid?
That's stupid. That's what I thought. Now look, Tony, I know you're expecting Julian...
No, wait a minute. Let's be calm. You're Miss Dickinson, Julian's nurse, right?
Right.
Then who's Mrs. Winston?
That's a good question. Julian's not married. He never has been.
You're just trying to confuse me. So you're going to keep Julian along with Harvey and Igor? You mean you lied to me? Why?
Well, I really am sorry to be the one to tell you this, and I know it's even harder for someone of your youth and your
That
ideas.
dirty son of a bitch!
That is one way of looking at it. Now, I didn't come here to bury Julian. I've always helped him with his problems, and I want to help him.
He loves you. Then why did he lie like that?
Well, Dr. Winston is a good man. He's just a bit weak.
A weak man but a strong liar. When I think of the thousands of details he made up about his marriage.
Well, that's one of his faults. He's a perfectionist. Why, if I told you the work that he does on one simple cat...
Damn it, I'm a person, not a tooth. I've been swindled.
You haven't been swindled.
Ha!
Julian is marrying you. There's a lot of girls who would jump at such a swindle. Now look, I really must be going. I don't want Julian to find me here.
What made you decide to come here and unmess this mess?
Well, let's just say that I'm a neat nurse. I like to leave things tidy before I go. Now, someday Julian's going to come to you on his own, and he's going to tell you the truth. Try to help him and accept him. Well, try to.
A man who lies cannot love.
That sounds like something from a fortune cookie.
You dirty, married bachelor! Igor! Hey, Igor!
What do you want? I'm trying to work.
Come quick, I need you right away!
Oh, okay.
You definite swindler!
Oh, what did you Oh, what did you want?
This is what I wanted.
Tony, what's come over you? What about Julian?
Oh, it serves him right.
Now, wait a minute. Are you using me to punish Julian?
Never mind that, Igor. Kiss me again.
Okay. But after this one, I want a complete explanation. The door! It must be Julian!
So what?
You wanted him to catch us! You were using me, you little trollop! I didn't know.
You can't go out there. Julian's out there. He'll kill you.
I'll hide in the bathroom!
That'll look even worse. Suppose he wants to wash his hands.
Dentist, they're always clean!
What took you so long? I thought you'd never come to the door.
I was taking a bath.
All of your clothes on?
Okay, I was sailing my boat.
That's okay, Tony. Today I need all your help and understanding.
Why?
I have something to tell you. It's not going to be easy.
Don't worry. I think I understand.
You do?
You've come to tell me the truth. Don't worry. If you want to tell me the truth, you are here to tell me the truth. Well, don't worry. It'll be okay.
It's about Stephanie. She refuses to give me a divorce. I know it was a blow to me too. I don't know what to do. I'm absolutely sick of it.
Oh, so am I, you poor man. Now, let's see if I can get this straight. Your wife has actually changed her mind and now refuses to give you your freedom?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Oh, completely. When did all this happen?
This morning. I went there and I ranted and raved and roared. I offered her everything. The silver, the paintings, more money. I begged and I pleaded. For her and her attorney are at it. No divorce.
Oh, but wait. You can divorce her. You've got grounds for wild nymphomania, all her lovers.
I can't do that. She knows the publicity could ruin me too. The woman has got us over a barrel. Our beautiful dream is just that. It's just a dream.
Just one thing. What happens to me in all of this?
We can go on seeing each other just as before.
Oh, good.
It'll be a compromise, but I think we can save a few scraps of happiness.
Well, that's the way it has to be.
How wonderful. You're taking this all so well.
Well, it's not a bad situation, and it's fair. You still have your wife and me, and I still have you and Igor.
Igor?
Oh, Julian.
Tony, you lied to me.
Oh, I'm ashamed to admit it. I know you hate the God of a lie.
Oh, come on. This is a joke, right? Be serious.
Igor, come out!
What could there possibly be between you and that kid?
He's not a kid, he's a writer. He talks to me like a person, and he's not married. Igor, come out now!
Tony, if I thought for a second that that punk was in there, I would be out of here like a shot. Hi there. Don't worry about it, Tony. I'll be fine. You took me away from my home, ruined my marriage, alienated me from my children. At least I have one thing left. My integrity.
I better get some clothes on. It's sort of cold. Tony, I'm sorry I came out looking like that, but hey, I heard what was being said, and well, I just figured I might as well go all the way. Tony?
I hear you. Hey, Igor.
Yeah?
What are you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Why don't we have dinner together?
I'll watch a different time.
Igor,
Yeah?
how would you like some chicken cacciatore?
Hello, Dr. Winston's office. Oh, Mrs. Andrews. Well, I'm sorry the doctor's not in right
sorry. I didn't think there was anyone here.
Then why were you ringing the bell?
Swallowed my key. What are you doing here? You said you quit, resigned.
When a nurse resigns, it's her duty to stay until an adequate replacement has been found. And where have you been? It's after 10.
Well, I kind of been on the drinking man's diet. I lost 110 pounds.
Everything all right between you and Tony?
Oh, yeah, it's all taken care of. And I might add, without any help or interference from you,
I'm glad.
Tony and I are finished.
What?
I went there yesterday afternoon and told her that you wouldn't give me a divorce.
Oh.
What the hell are you laughing about?
Well, I went to see Tony and I told her the truth, that we weren't married and everything.
Why did you do that?
Well, I just thought I'd fix things so that someone would be happy.
You can't stop making chicken and egg sandwiches, can you?
Well, why did you have to go there and lie?
It was the only way I could get out of marrying her.
Don't you want to marry Tony?
No, it's been a mistake from the beginning. And then when I caught her with Igor,
Igor, she thinks he's a child.
Well, I know, but I went there yesterday afternoon and he was in the bathroom wearing a diaper. They both made me feel like a fool and I got out as quickly as I could.
So that's why you went and got drunk?
No, that's not it. When I left her apartment, I was furious. I was suicidal.
So that's why you went out and got drunk?
No, that is not why I got out and went drunk. Stop interrupting. When I left her apartment, I was sure as hell mad at her. And I ran down the steps. And then all I felt was a feeling of relief. Just delicious relief. I never loved Tony, and she never loved me. And now it was out. It was over, and I could go home to my wife. And then bam, it hit me. I didn't have a wife. And then I knew when I came back here, you wouldn't be here either.
So that's why you went out and got drunk?
Smash.
That's marvelous. That's very nice, Doctor.
Stephanie,
Doctor,
I think I'm going to kiss you.
when will you know?
There, I kissed you.
Yes, you did.
I think I'm going to do it more often.
Me too.
You know, it seems funny.
It does, doesn't it?
It doesn't seem like we even need to get
Yeah, just for the record.
I'm going to need a new nurse.
Now wait a minute, after all the trouble that I've gone
All the trouble that you've gone through.
Hello, Dr. Winston's office. No, I'm sorry, he can't come to the phone right now. May I take a message? Oh, I see. Just a minute, please. It's for you. It's a young lady that works for Swedish Airlines. She says she's free this evening.
Why don't you tell her I've been grounded?
Hello, miss? Yeah, Dr. Winston doesn't do that sort of work anymore.